You know, it was on a mountaintop much like this when I first met Jesus. It was peaceful like this. It's actually almost this time of the year. Right now it's the end of February, the beginning of March. And it was in April, many years ago. I guess for some of you it's not many, many years ago. A few years ago. It was 2004. And I met Jesus. He stepped into my life and intervened. And today, I live my life for the Lord. You know, before I met Jesus, I was not a nice person. I lived my life for myself. I had burned most of the bridges in my life. People really didn't have very high expectations of me. And I can't blame them. I didn't have very high expectations of me. Looking back, I would say I was a man that didn't think God could love me. Not a merciful, forgiving God. I had just done too much wrong. Do you know somebody like that? You have a friend or a family member who, when you're trying to share the gospel of hope with them, they hear what's being said, and their heart's breaking, and yet they look at you and they just tell you, God can't love someone like me. Well, I want to encourage you to send them a copy of my book, The Most Excellent Way. And in that copy, you'll find my journey with God, where I was born with potential in my life, and through the circumstances and choices of my life, I made decisions that brought me to a road that was leading to nowhere but death. I had burned all my bridges, and yet God intervened into my life. Listen, if you have somebody like that in mind, somebody who just feels like God can't love them, do me a favor. Send me their name and their address. Email it to me. And you'll see my email on this short video segment, usmc_mic@hotmail.com. Email me their name and their address. I'll send them a letter and a copy of the book. Now, if you don't want me to mention that you sent it, then that's fine. And I don't mind leaving your name out. You can find my book for sale on Amazon.com for $10 a copy. Downloadable in the Kindle too. You can pick it up at my website at www.mickeywilcox.org. Right now it's about half price. It's like $5 or maybe $6 on my website. But this is a special offer I want to do. It occurs to me that there's many people out there like I was who just don't feel like God can love them, and I want them to know that it doesn't matter how bad you were or what kind of terrible things you had done, God still loves you and longs for you to be a part of His life and His family, that He wants to send His redemption to wash over you, that you would be called a son or a daughter of the Lord God Most High. And so in this special offer, if you send me the name and the mailing address of the young man or young woman, or old man or old woman, I really don't care. But you send it to me, and I'll send them a short letter from my heart, and I'll send them a copy of my book, The Most Excellent Way. I hope this resource helps you to bring the hope of Christ into someone's life. Now, I'm not asking you to send me money for this book. If you want to make a contribution to the Africa Vision or a contribution to the labor or work that I get to do for Jesus Christ, then you can go to my website and you can donate online. There's a donate button there. If you want to learn more about the things that I'm involved in and the great work that God allows me to do and that I take so much joy in doing, you can read a lot about it on my website. Again, that's www.mickeywilcox.org. But for these people that just don't feel like God can love them. They've done too much wrong. Send me their name and their address, and I'll be sure to send them a copy of my book along with the short letter. Think about it, and God bless you.